you are in for a treat. I know that a lot of people really look forward to this video. So this is the last of my birthday videos for this year, and you're probably thinking, thank God, there's so many of them. But you know what? I love my birthday. I love being creative. It's a good excuse for me to like be creative, make something cool for myself, make something cool for Brody. We celebrate in the cemetery, and I'm really glad to anyone that came along with me on my birthday journey this year. And now you get to see the gift haul. So this is some of, not all of, this is some of what my friends got me for my birthday this year, and I absolutely love all of it. As per usual, I'm blown away by like the creativity and the awesomeness of all this really weird shit. Like, who wants a gift card to, you know, whatever big chain store when you can get some of this weird crap that people really put like thought into, and I really, really appreciate it. So let me get started in showing you here. So first of all, I'm going to start with these very awesome VHS tapes. So anyone who knows me knows that I fucking love watching things on my VCR. I love VHS tapes, and the worse they are, the better. I'm not huge on like gore and stuff like that, but this is a movie called House. The tagline is "Ding dong, you're dead." I've never seen it before. It looks like it has some really horrible prosthetics based on the back of it, which I'm excited about. And She Lives by Night, which I've also never seen, but is obviously about vampires, so I'm excited to watch a vampire movie that I've never seen before in terrible, terrible VHS quality. So I absolutely love those. Gonna add them to my VHS collection. Can't wait to watch them. We have this guy. Isn't he cute? A friend of mine commissioned him to be made for me, just for me, by someone that she knows. So she actually tried to sew one of these herself, and I guess it didn't work out, or she got too frustrated. So she picked out the fabric and had somebody else make it for me. So she picked out the Skull and Crossbones cotton, and this is actually upholstery velvet here, and he's so fucking cute. I absolutely love him. He's gonna live in my reading tub in the living room. My own little plush bat. He's so fucking adorable. I just love him. Okay, up next we have some arm warmers. Some nice burgundy arm warmers knitted by a good friend of mine that I haven't seen in a very long time, but she was very thoughtful and mailed me a gift. And I know they look ridiculous and tiny, but I actually have like I have very small wrists and stuff, so I can't often get gloves that fit me properly. So these actually fit me really, really well. I can't pull my jacket up high enough, but you can see how well those fit me. They're absolutely perfect in here, which is where I have all the problems, and I'm always cold. So these will keep me very warm in the coming up months. I'm very excited about those. I love handmade gifts. They're my favorite. They're my absolute favorite. And if it keeps me warm, so much the better. Moving right along. We have, this is very tiny. You're not going to be able to see this, but I'll show you guys this up close later. This is actually a pin, it's a glass pin of Oscar Wilde. When I was in Paris for the like day and a half that I was in Paris, I actually went and visited Oscar Wilde's grave. I love a picture of Dorian Gray. I actually named my car after that novel, so this is a very awesome gift and will be going on my punk jacket. We also have an old school 1990s leather jacket. It's not much to look at the moment, but it fits me, and I'm very excited to use it as a base for something very cool later on. I'm always a big fan of old school quality leather, so this will become something very cool in the future. I don't know what yet, but I mean, if it hangs around in my collection of stuff, eventually an idea will come to my brain, and it will become something very exciting. So it's always good. You can never have too many base leather jackets, because then when an idea comes to you, you're ready to rock. You're ready to rock. And speaking of things you can never have enough of, I got a bottle of my favorite wine, Apothic Dark. I'm surprised that this isn't open yet, but it will be open very shortly, and I will be enjoying a glass of that very soon because it looks so very good in my hand. I'm very excited about this. Can never have enough red wine, or white wine, or rosé wine. Just wine in general. Just wine in general. You can't have enough of it. So, and on the theme of things that I can never have enough of, if any of you guys have watched some of my previous gift haul videos, you will know that I like this particular kind of hand-sculpted pottery that's by a company called House of Moods. They don't exist anymore. They haven't existed in a number of years. But they make this weird, fabulous, ugly, gargoyle style pottery. And my friend Mary got me these 2 mugs by them. Aren't they adorable? I love pottery when it's, I like pottery anyway, but when it's useful, so much the better, and you really don't find these guys anymore. So this is very, very awesome. If it wasn't a sin, I would drink my red wine out of these, but I won't. I will put it in a wine glass, and I will enjoy something else out of these. They're so fucking cute. You're gonna get a close-up of these shortly. They're amazing. And speaking of amazing, and speaking of House of Moods, so people have caught on to the fact that I like this, and it's actually pretty rare. You don't find that stuff around very often, so I'm surprised that Mary even found those 2. That's amazing. And then Jessica, somehow, I don't know how she did it, found even more. So this is a little wall plaque of 4 weird gargoyle faces together, and I actually have a little wall of faces by these guys that I've been collecting. So this is going to go on the wall with them. I've never seen 4 of these. My other faces on the wall are individuals. I've never seen 4 of them joined together. I think that's really, really exciting, and it's going to go really well on my wall. And she also got me, oh god, hang on, oh god, it's so heavy. Okay, a gigantic bowl by House of Moods, and a little bowl. I do believe these guys probably used to be hanging planters. They have little holes in them. I think they had ropes going up that made them hanging planters. But I'm sure you all know that I can't garden worth shit. My mother calls me Little Miss Black Thumbs. So there will be no plants going in these. These will, in fact, become decorative bowls. So we've got the little guy. And we've got the big guy. She actually got me some more, believe it or not. She found a haul of this pottery, all from the same man. And he was apparently absolutely delighted that it was going to a home of someone that really loves and appreciates it. So that is me. I love and appreciate the pottery of House of Moods, and I cannot wait to find homes for these in my new house. There was actually a few more pieces as well, but I can't show them all to you because it's too much. It's too much. There's too many gifts. But I fucking love House of Moods stuff. Rare, discontinued, and now in my possession, and I'm so thrilled. Okay, moving right along. There's a lot of stuff here, so we're trying to move this on quickly. You can't see this. I'll show it to you up close. This is a Vincent Price pen, which is awesome because I use pens every single day at my work. I write down people's sewing orders, what they want, everything. I'm always making notes for myself. So not only is this a Vincent Price pen, but it's one of those pens that when you turn it, the stuff inside it moves, and it actually has a bat that moves back and forth inside it, which I think is fucking delightful. I haven't seen one of these moving pens in a long time, and I did not know they made them in a Vincent Price variety, or I would have owned one of these a long time ago. That is very exciting and very useful, so I'm thrilled to have that. All right, now I'm sure many of you are wondering, what did One Arm Bob get me? Usually it's weird dead things that he stole from me and then gave back to me, wrapped in a gift basket, all kinds of odd stuff. A vial full of toenails, I'm sure you've seen that, all kind of things. But this year he didn't. He gave me this, which again I will show you up close. I know you can't see this super well right now, but this is a picture frame that he decorated himself. So he painted it, added all these skulls and stuff onto it, pop tabs and watches and clown faces and all that stuff. And this is actually a signed promo card of him from when he was a sideshow baby. So when he very first started doing Sideshow right here with the Great Orvac Sideshow Company, this was his promotional picture that they used to hand out to places where they would go and do events like that. So yeah, this is, on video, the cleanest that One Arm Bob has probably ever been in his entire life, and I have photographic evidence of it. And I told him that. When he gave it to me, I was like, this is probably the cleanest you've ever been in your life, and I now have record of it. And he was like, yeah, it probably is. So I love that. That will be being put up in my house shortly. Okay. And we have, oh my god, there's so much more stuff down here. This is insane. So I got, hang on, this is a whole thing. Okay, look at this. Is this not ridiculous? This is a real doormat that you can really use. This is not novelty. And a gentleman that I've known for a couple of years. He started out as a customer at the store, and now he just sometimes comes to visit me and drops me off little presents, and he is a very, very sweet human. And he saw this and thought of me and got me this for my birthday, and I think it's awesome. I think this is awesome. You know, I never knew that I needed a doormat. Clearly I do. Clearly I do. I'm going to put this out in the hallway and probably offend all my old person neighbors who are probably going to campaign to have me take it down, and no. The answer is no. This is funny, and I love it. That's great. Over there. Okay. Moving right along. Speaking of interesting things, here's a pile of black clothes. And I want to tell you a story about this. So I always say, and I'm sure you've heard me say this before, if you leave yourself open to adventure, you never know what the day is going to bring you. And that was very true. So I would say maybe 2 weeks before my birthday, I got a random email at work. I just went to work, I opened the computer, random email from a person that called themselves formerly Gothic. And they were like, "Hi, Missy, I have like a bag of old school goth clothes from like the early 2000s. Do you want it?" And the answer is yes. The answer is absolutely categorically yes. I love old school goth clothes. Before everything got outsourced to China, the quality went to shit, the sizing went to shit, everybody all looked the fucking same. This is from the era when that wasn't a thing. And I am absolutely thrilled. So I didn't bring, it was a big box. It was a big box. I met them in the parking lot at my work, and I was like, wow, free box of clothes just for me. And it was lovely. It was so lovely to talk to them. So I went through the whole box. I picked out a couple of my favorites to show you. I'm going to have to try these on, obviously, to show you better. But they don't quite fit me super well at the moment, so we're gonna have to work on that. But we've got a old school top here with like pointed cuffs, and this, I love this collar. This pointed collar, that's amazing. This is old lip service. We've got this, which is an old school Trip NYC dress. It's kind of a mermaid gown. I know you can't see it. I know. I'm going to have to like lay this out better so you can see it. It's an old school like mermaid gown. It's got like a little bustle in the back. This is adorable. It's too big for me currently, but I can take it in. I can take it in. Luckily, I know this bitch who sews, so I can make it happen. And also this. This is like a completely see-through fishnet skirt, which I'm not mad about, and I think is fantastic. So these were all my favorite things out of that box. And what a random thing, right? You just go to work and you're like, "Hi, do you want some free awesome clothes?" Person I've never met. And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I do. Let's make this happen." And that was really fun. So they actually showed up on my actual birthday when I was at work and gave me this. And it was a really fun surprise to be able to like dig through this box and like see all these clothes and try stuff on. So that was a really lovely surprise that happened to me on the day of my birthday from YouTube. From YouTube. That's where they found me. And I think that was fucking delightful. I'm so thrilled about it. Okay. I also got this. Isn't this awesome? So this is a completely custom curated candy basket that was given to me by a new drag friend of mine by the name of Charlize. She works at a place called Candy Works, which is in a city semi-close to me. And she went around and found all of these horror gummies and horror candies and stuff and made me this gift basket for my birthday. And it is so fucking cute. And the thought and effort behind this, like, blows my mind. It's amazing. It's amazing. I love this. You're gonna just wait till you get a close-up of this. All of you gothies out there, you're gonna die at the cool candies that are in this. I cannot wait. Again, I'm surprised that I haven't ripped into this and eaten a bunch of these already, but I saved it nice just so I can show you in the video before I tear it open and start eating candy like a gremlin, because that's what's gonna happen next, I promise. I'm just gonna like open my mouth and put all of the candy in. It's gonna be so delightful. Okay, we're nearing the end. Speaking of candy, this is gonna blow your fucking mind. So a friend of mine showed up in the cemetery. You can actually see me opening this in my birthday vlog from last week if you want to see. It came in this pink box, and I was like, a pink box? What did you get me in a pink box? Why is there a pink box? Everyone knows I don't like pink. It's not me. But my friend who gave this to me is very girly and does like pink. And I was thinking, okay, is she pulling my leg? She got me something like, I don't know, like a Bratz doll or something that's like very like funny, and then everyone's gonna laugh at it. No, I opened it up, and it is cookies. And it's not just any cookies. Oh no, this is like the most artistic and beautiful cookies that I've seen ever in my fucking life. Like, I'm gonna show these up close, obviously, but like, look at these lips. Look at these lips. Does that not blow your mind? There's lips, there's a coffin, there are skulls with roses on them, there's fetish boots, there's a tree and moon and bats, and these are all hand painted. She hand painted these cookies, which blows my fucking mind because I only paint stick figures. Like, I can't paint at all. And then I see this, and I'm like, oh my god, is that a cookie with my name on it? It's my very own cookie. That's so fucking special. And I was having a fit about this, being like, I've never seen my name on a food product before, other than when you're a kid, you get your name on a birthday cake or whatever. This is a different level. And this was blowing my mind. And then I pulled out this one. That is my fucking face on a cookie. Does that not blow your mind? Like, she hand painted this of my face. I don't think I can ever eat this cookie. The other ones I can probably stand to eat. I do not think that I can ever probably eat this cookie. It's probably just going to be weird and stale and like live in my house somewhere. I don't know. I got to show you close up. Like, you guys are you're going to die. It's incredible. This woman's artistry is absolutely incredible. She is, I think, Sugar and Spice Custom Creations, who can paint better than I could even think of doing in my entire life. Blows my fucking mind. Wait till you see them up close. Just wait. But I got a few more things to show you. So you're going to have to wait just a minute. Oh, the pile's getting so big. Okay. Now, I also got these. More black clothes. Can you imagine? Do you think I like black clothes or something? I got this old school lip service sex skirt. I actually have the dress version of this, believe it or not, already. I picked it up secondhand, but I don't have the skirt, and I love that. I love that it also doesn't read as sex unless you know. So sometimes I definitely wear this and people don't get it. Then they're like, wait a minute, what does your dress say? And I'm like, that's right. So that's delightful. I'm a little bit scared to wear it because it's old and the pleather might be going rotten, and I really hope it doesn't like split open while I'm wearing it. But it's so beautiful. And there's also this dress from Desire Inc., which is an old school Canadian goth company that doesn't exist anymore. This is very short on me, obviously. I have to wear it with like leggings and stuff because it's positively indecent. But it's super fucking cute, and I only own one other dress by Desire Inc., and this is very 90s goth, and I'm very happy to have it. I didn't think I'd ever own anything else by Desire Inc., but here we are. And my most favoritist store of all time. This is a dress from my favorite store in the whole universe that doesn't exist anymore, which was called Siren. It was a store out of Toronto. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. I would give like one of my arms or one of my limbs to be able to go back to this store for a day, because it's one of those things that, you know, it's not that I didn't appreciate it at the time. I absolutely did, but I didn't realize it was on a timer. Like, I didn't realize it was one of those things that would never exist in a certain amount of time. So I just wish that I could go back one more time and look at their beautifully handcrafted clothing. And this is an example of something they had in the store. I'm thrilled. The straps are too short. I'm going to have to lengthen the straps. But that's because I'm a long ass bitch and that's the way it is. So it feels like blasphemy to have to cut into this dress, but I'm going to do it for the greater good so that I can, you know, actually wear the damn thing and appreciate it. Okay. We're down to the last two gifts. The last two gifts that I got. So my friend Sam the Fallen, you might remember him from some of my previous fashion show vlogs. He lives in Quebec. I just did a fashion show with him on May 13th. If you go back on my channel, Friday the 13th, you can look at the fashion show we did together. It was fucking amazing. He's like blow my mind talented. He's been to New York Fashion Week. Like, it's amazing. Every time I wear something of his, I feel privileged, like, just to have it on my body because his work is incredible. So he mailed me, I cannot believe this made it through the mail safe and sound, but he mailed me this little dead bird in a jar. I can't believe it made it through the mail and didn't leak, but it got here safe and sound with this note that says, "Happy birthday, open this last, it contains spoilers." So I did. "Happy bird day, Missy. This little bird flew right into my window and died right in front of me. My first reflex was to text you and tell you about it, but then I realized it would be even cooler as a surprise. I put it in a jar filled with 70% alcohol, just like they used to do on ships. I hope it makes a nice addition to your collection of oddities. Love, Sam." So this was not just any bird. Oh no, this was a bird that unfortunately hit his window and passed away. And I really appreciate that he thought of me and thought I would like it and actually went to the effort of putting it in this jar, sealing the jar in such a way that it would make it to Ontario, and mailed it to me. So this is my very first French-Canadian animal that is being put in my oddities collection. And I'm really thrilled about that. That's nice that he thought of me and went to the effort to actually do this. And speaking of effort, as I said, he can sew like nobody's fucking business. He sent me, oh my god, it's so heavy, this jacket. And I don't know if you recognize this jacket, but this is actually the jacket that I modeled in the fashion show for him. One of the things I modeled, but this is the jacket that I wore in my performance of You by Five Finger Death Punch. I wore this jacket for him, and it was my favorite thing that I wore all night, and I can't believe he sent this to me. Like, this jacket is worth, I know the kind of work, I know the kind of hours, I know the kind of supplies that are in this, and I'm fucking thrilled to own this. I'm gonna wear this all the goddamn time, because I like my clothes cropped, and I like my clothes really heavy, and I like my clothes big and aggressive looking, and this meets all of those. So I'm gonna model this for you in just a moment. Just you wait. I will have that on. And the last thing, the very last thing, which I know you've all been waiting for, I've been torturing you all since last week, the dress that Brody made me, and the collar, not just dress, and the collar. Okay, so Brody's not here. Checking, Brody's not here. Okay, so I'm gonna level with you. When he started making this, I was like, is this gonna be like when a kid makes you macaroni art and you have to say that it's, I mean, I would have worn it anyways, right? But he does not have the sewing skills behind him that I do, obviously. And I have to say, I am fucking impressed with how this dress turned out. And there was so much we didn't talk about in last week's video, like the fact that, yes, he used a pattern. The pattern was a size 16, and I'm like a 4 to a 6. So we had to downsize the pattern a lot. We had to elongate the pattern a lot because I'm very misproportioned and regular patterns don't fit me. We went off script. We didn't use half the pattern. We changed the cut of the sleeves. We changed the cut of every. So this was not just what you saw. Like, this was way above and beyond what you saw in that video, which was why he was so fucking frustrated. But it turned out incredible, and I have gotten nothing but compliments every time that I've worn it so far, which has only been twice, but people have lost their fucking minds about this dress, and rightfully so. He did an incredible job. So here's the posture collar, which is currently unlaced because I took it off last time, but this is the posture collar. It turned out absolutely amazing. I'm going to show you that up close. And then here is this insane beast of a dress. I'm going to put the collar aside for a sec. Look at how long this is. Like, this is longer than the table. It's longer than the table. But anyways, it is absolutely 100% fucking gorgeous. And beyond the fact that I am a hard fit, he chose very hard fabrics to work with, and he did an incredible job. Absolutely incredible. So without further delay, here is me modeling this gorgeous creation. I hope it's worth the wait. I hope you enjoy it. fucking amazing? Didn't he do fantastic? But now he's screwed. Now I'm gonna like enlist him to sew me other things so that I can have more pretty clothes without actually having to make them myself. So unfortunately for Brody, I think this might be a double-edged sword. He has already agreed to make more things, and I am absolutely going to exploit that. You can bet that I will. All right, so here is the close-up of the gifts that I got. Well, the gifts that aren't clothes. The clothes I put in a pile here in this chair. I'm going to try them on for you after, so you don't need close-ups of those right now. You get that later. So here is the frame from One Arm Bob. Look at him as a little sideshow baby. Look at how clean he looks. You're never going to see it again, so appreciate that in the handmade frame. There's my rude doormat that I think is absolutely delightful. Here's some of the House of Moods pottery that Jessica got me. We got that guy, these 4 guys, and this big guy. He's amazing. We got the Oscar Wilde button and the Vincent Price pen. There's the little bat that like moves back and forth inside it. That's really fun. Here's my cute little Quebecois dead bird in a jar. I love him. He's going to make a great addition to my collection. Arm warmers. Bottle of wine. Here's my other 2 House of Moods pottery mugs, which I think are fantastic. I didn't know they made guys with beards and mustaches, so I love this dude. We got the VHS tapes here. Can't wait to watch those. Here's my cute little bat. Isn't he adorable? I just love him. And look at this box of candy here. Got candy corns, you got a Jason, tin of mints, I think, gummy vampire fangs, gummy eyeballs. We got gummy spiders over here. We got wax vampire fangs. There's a whole bunch of really awesome stuff in here. There's Sour Patch Zombie Kids, all kind of things. It's so delicious. I can't wait to eat it all. And then last but not least, look at these cookies. I'm going to go real slow so you can see them. Look at these cookies. Hand painted. Does this not blow your mind? Like, look at those lips. This is totally wild. And then, of course, there's my face on a cookie with my name. Did you ever think you'd see it? It's me in cookie form, you guys. And there's more. There's more of them in the box. Look at them. There's more of them in the box. So many cookies. I don't know how I'm going to eat them all. I hope you love all of this as much as I did. And now, as I promised, here is the fashion montage of the rest of the things that I got. We're going to do Sam's first, and then we'll do a fashion montage of all the other stuff. So get ready! This is how I styled this fabulous fucking jacket that Sam made for me. I just love it. I wore this in the fashion show and I was like, oh my God, if I owned that jacket, like that would be amazing. And then he mailed it to me for my birthday and it's fucking awesome. And it just made me feel like I want to look like a weird androgynous leather daddy that's probably going to a fetish club in Berlin. I hope that's how this look reads because that's what I intended. And if that's what you read out of it, then I have done a goddamn good job. I'm like, things got a little scandalous with the topless and the harness on, but you know what? Nothing's showing. I get mistaken for a dude like 8 times a week anyway, so we're like, let's fuck with people some extra, right? I love this. I love this. I think this turned out so well. I hope you do too. Get ready for the next outfits. my birthday gifts. I love them. I absolutely love them. I love everything I got. I got a wide variety of stuff, as you can see. I'm surprised that people found so much rare and cool shit. Like that pottery, that's hard to come by. And also all the like vintage lip service, the random box of awesome clothes that came my way. That was very cool. A dress from Siren, a picture of One Arm Bob in a handmade frame. Like, I don't know. It was all just fabulous. And the fucking cookies, the cookies with my face painted on them. Like, come on. Come on. So let me know what your favorite gift was that I got. What did you like the best out of what you saw? I love it all. I can't decide. So you're going to have to help me here, YouTube. Help me out. Tell me what was your favorite thing. And I hope you liked this video. And if you did, if you could please give it a thumbs up, that would be amazing. If you want to subscribe to my channel, if you haven't already, that would be fantastic. If you want to follow me on any of the things, I have all of them now, all the social media. I guess we'll just put them in the description below. That's easier than me listing them because I never remember them all anyways, to be honest with you. And yeah, I think that's it. Like, subscribe, follow me on social media, buy me a Ko-fi if you want to. Let me know what your favorite gift was. And I will see you guys all around for my next YouTube video, which will not be about my birthday because we're done for this year. Until next year.